friend of mine died recently. Thank you. The last thing he said to me was, "Get an ambulance." I'm touched that he left me such a thoughtful gift. How's everyone doing tonight? You alright? Yeah. Well, that's a worrying political stance. God, my jokes are so bad already. I'm surprised you ain't all left. I'm glad you're alright. I honestly felt shit lately. I think next time I take the dogs out, I'm bringing some of those bags. I love dogs. In fact, I have 3 of them, 2 of which are female. So, being the awkward fool that I am with absolutely no hope of getting a girl, taking the dogs out is really the only chance I ever get to go walking my bitches.
Hey!
Sometimes I love dogs a little too much. When I was younger, like 5, I saw one in the park, and I literally just thought, what the hell? I'm just going to run off and play with it. And the owner didn't really seem to mind. He just waddled along with his stick until he hit a tree. So does anyone else like animals?
Hey!
I love animals, but I've only eaten a select few. I'll never forget when we got our first cat. It was such a joyful experience. And I remember sitting with my family, just debating names, and eventually we settled with Fluffy. Well, they wanted to call it Fluffy. I just said that's going to cause a bit of confusion. After all, that's what I call my porn collection. At that moment, my family all looked at me. They were pretty shocked. My Freudian slip had obviously scarred them all for life. "Harry," they just said, "what's Fluffy?" So I just thought I'd change the subject for a bit. I just brought out the old chess set, which had been collecting fluff over time, and I just said, "There's my Fluffy porn collection." Eventually though, everyone kept asking questions about it, and I just thought the porn has to go. So eventually I took those pictures of my sister off my phone. And the internet. Seeing so many animals which we might lose sometime due to habitat loss and climate change is really depressing. But on top of that, it's so painful just to see so many idiots insist that climate change and habitat loss are complete bullshit. But hey, maybe it's not so bad. Most of those idiots live in the deep south, which is known for not being very high above sea level. Once we let the sea levels rise, they'll be the first to drown. How will America explain its new predicament, I wonder? Do you think maybe instead of a wall, they wanted an entire ocean on the Mexican border? Fair enough. I know a good few Mexicans who pay good money to see those fucking truckers drown. Or if they can swim across the border, put them to labour camps. But I think America knows that it's safe from any potential threat that the Mexicans may harbour, because Jesus has blessed their country. Yet, the president they voted for has made it considerably harder for fellas like Jesus to get in. I guess the only way the second coming can reach them now is if it rains white stuff. Legend has it, the Lord most recently came 2,000 years ago. Jeez, going 2 entire millennia without having a wank is quite an achievement. What a legend! Come on, God. It's a perfectly natural thing for a man to do. I will admit the church doesn't like to say that much, but I honestly think it's just as acceptable as sex with another man. I may digress for a moment, but I was actually in The Dark Knight. Admittedly, sex with Bruce Wayne is something I regret. Then Catwoman joined in, and I thought I'd try a Donald Trump move, but I wasn't quite sure where to grab her. So from that point onwards, I've only ever had sex with girls. And they say sex with a girl is like a romantic dinner with a girl. Usually it's easier for you if you have a knife. Yeah, so maybe I regret that one time that I had sex with a man-bat, but I'm not ashamed to say that I've wanked, and neither should any of you. In fact, let's see a show of hands. Or maybe not. Yeah, so you'd think a biological urge like masturbation would be an absolutely absurd thing to condemn in the name of religion. But let's have a look at some other things. I mean, don't use the Lord's name in vain. Jesus Christ. Lord above. Good God. For heaven's sake. People do this all the time. I swear to God. Apparently, if you work on a Sunday, you need to be put to death. I'm serious, that's in the Bible. If you don't believe me, look it up. So maybe I should. I don't feel like debugging code for about half an hour on a Sunday. But if I do, like I suppose I just wanted to, I should be executed. Well, I will admit debugging code does make you want to die. Incest? Seriously? Seriously? I'm pretty sure there were a couple of ants on the ark. Sorry, that's insects. Yeah, so really, I didn't really see it. I didn't really understand the appeal of Jesus until I thought, well, he's everything that the Arabs want to be: white and surrounded by women, which basically would make him a tampon. I guess the Lord can take literally any form, right? Yeah, so, yeah, that's all I've got time for, guys, so thanks for coming. I must be off pretty fast. The problem is some people are faster than me. You know what I call women who are faster than me? Virgins.